Tonight, a 12 News exclusive. Tonight, for the first time, we are hearing from a Bridge City man who lost his leg after being infected with flesh-eating bacteria. He was boating on Cow Bayou, got sick, and ended up spending weeks in the hospital. He says his goal now is to fight for testing so that we can all find out what's in the water.
That's right. Right now, there's no way to know if there's high bacteria levels there. 12 News reporter Simona Barca joins us with the man's story. Simona.
Brendan Carlton, or Tater Abney, says he wants to fight because he knows he's not the only one. He says he met several other people in the hospital who had been exposed to the same bacteria and were going through the same thing.
A day on the water turned into 39 days in the hospital.
All because of this little bacteria that was in the water, that who would know that's in the water because we don't have testing.
Carlton Abney, or Tater as his friends call him, was exposed to flesh-eating bacteria in Cow Bayou back in September.
He said, "I'm not going to sugarcoat this." He said, if you don't do nothing, you just go home. He said, "You're going to die within probably the next 2 hours." And I said, "Well, I don't really like that option so much. Is there another option?" He said, "Well, your other option is," he said, "we're going to take your leg off."
He agreed to share his story with 12 News, hoping to stop others from going through the same thing.
One of the toughest things I've ever been through in my life. Besides losing, your father and stuff like that, it's probably one of the roughest things I've ever been through. Sorry about that, but it's tough.
He's relearning how to do the most basic things.
That's my main transport right now.
He also faces a mountain of medical bills. That's why his son organized a benefit.
We contacted us about wanting to rent the facility for this benefit, and something like this, we're not going to rent it, so we just told them we'd donate it.
Briggs Patterson is the owner of the Crawfish Hole in Bridge City. They're hosting a benefit for the Abneys this Saturday.
They're going to start at 9 o'clock. They're going to have a bounce house. They're going to have jambalaya. They're going to have face painting.
Abney looks forward to seeing everyone and raising awareness about what happened to him.
I never thought in a million years these waters would be dangerous like that.
When we first shared Tater's story in September, we spoke with a Lamar professor who had just applied for a grant that would allow her team to test for Vibrio in Southeast Texas beaches. Her grant has just been approved, and starting in January, you'll be able to see if Vibrio bacteria levels, how high they are, by going to the Texas Beach Watch website. I'm Simona Barca, 12 News.
All right,